Hi there, Sagittarius. This is Kim with your next 48-hour reading. I hope that you all are having a really wonderful day today and that the sun shines out on you today eventually. Like, I know it's going to here, but it just hasn't quite yet, right? It's going to. Man. Been tiring, hasn't it, Sagittarius? So I provide a channel for your spirit team, the ones that are on your side and wanting you to do good. Your cheerleaders by your side can come through and talk to you and give you maybe some words of inspiration. I hope. That's the goal. That's the goal. There's lots of goals, but that's one of them. So that you have a better day. So that then when you're having a better day, you help somebody else have a better day. And then the day might have the sun coming out, right? I have the King of Emotions or the Muse of Emotions on the bottom. You're really learning how to master your mood, your thoughts, your personality. Like, you're being able to control things that you once thought you couldn't control. Really, most of the time, simply because we're conditioned to believe we have no control over certain things, and we really do. Don't ever listen to somebody if they tell you that you don't know how to control something. You, of all people, know how to control at least your own thoughts and your behaviors. And yeah. So anyway, that's a little bit of what's coming out. This is really emotional and nice. Oh, good. Good. Yes, people. Yes. So you're still waiting on some news, and that's fine, because as you wait for it, your faith is just growing a little bit stronger every day, and that's something to definitely look forward to. Wow, you have major truth coming in. Oh my goodness. The day that you stand up and say, this is how I really feel about everything, is the day everything changes. Whew. Whew. Big emotional opportunity here for you to make new connections, to be more connected even with people that have crossed over. Whether you believe in that or not, the energy is still love. It's still there. So the energy is not gone away. And yes, you can access advice from people that you love. Sometimes we don't wait for the answer, or we're so busy that we're distracted and we don't see the answer. But so what I've got for you is celebration and abundance and all good things that I can really say. This helping one another here, something like that, some kind of like, I'm gonna help you, you help me. I don't know. It ends up doing a lot more good than you realize. There is an opportunity. It's for lovingly connecting. There's an opportunity to lovingly connect with somebody else or somebody else's energy, so that in a way you're assisting their energy, especially if you found that happiness. If you have been one of those lucky people that finds bliss and happiness, not really lucky, just one of those people that kind of woke up a little earlier, then it is definitely your job to be nice and kind and spread the peace that you found within you to everybody else. And I think that's talking a lot about this opportunity for you. It's an opportunity to really, like I said, live in your truth. And helping others makes people feel really good. Just holding a door for somebody makes people feel good to do it, because we are so much love. We are so much love. It gets overwhelming. Okay, so the Seven of Voices here. What is deceiving you? What is looking like it is not good, but it is good? What is deceiving you? What is an illusion to you? Self-defeat, thinking you're bad, judging another person. That's defeat. That is being deceptive to yourself. So yeah, you need to be smart like a fox and clever And extend your kindness whenever you're ever able to, because it just comes back tenfold. It's just like that. And that's another one of those like universal laws. It's a give and a take. The Four of Materials here is the past energy. And that means that all that really means is love on the level of material. Okay, that's all that really means. When somebody says, well, you don't need to be so attached to that. What they're saying is that when we're building on how good we feel, this is the part that we're building up on the material realm. Okay, so the Four of Materials kind of is like, I'm going to keep my stuff and keep kind of closed off with my love, but my love is going into this. So truly your love never stops being given. It's just, where are you directing it? And I think that's the main question for you. Because here's the King of Cups. I mean, my gosh. Come in here to compete for your heart. It feels like it feels like you have angels and demons competing for your heart. And of course, I'm talking metaphorically. That's what it feels like. It feels like every time you get these thoughts that lead you anywhere that's darker or not hopeful, then that's deceiving yourself, and that's believing in a lie. So we can't do that. So finding that truth, oh my goodness, realizing that you are always the light, that you're not the one with those judgments, that if you have hate of any kind being expressed, that's not you. That's not who you are. That's not your nature. Like I said, your nature is to care. Your nature should lead you to see a loving opportunity in front of your face. That challenge, can you be at the right place at the right time? Meaning, can you accept whatever comes up, even if it feels uncomfortable, and tell yourself, I'm not uncomfortable. I'm here because there's a specific person I'm supposed to meet. There's a specific plan that's supposed to be gloriously unfolding for me. And then when you receive that, you'll know, oh my goodness, one thing after another is happening for me. Why? Because you're looking at it and you're not competing with those angels and demons of yours. They're not competing at that point. Which you want to hear more love to yourself anyway. You want to give yourself more love. Very important to watch out what you're being influenced by. Make your own wise discernment of what feels good. And remember, anytime any kind of judgment comes in about anybody else and what their truth is, that's your demon stepping in. Truly it is. So the Eight of Wands is in the reverse, and this is the good news that I feel like is on your way for sure. It is trying to open up communication. I think it has something to do with just the energy and it wanting to communicate with your mind more good thoughts, more good. Like realizing that that's what you are. Once you realize that, you can realize that in everybody else. And then you start to see the beauty reflected to you. And we hear these phrases all the time. But it's really different to actually feel that way and know it. It changes the whole outside. It changes your whole world. It changes details and it allows for miracles. So the miracle will appear. Don't believe don't believe that whole thing. Like if you're looking for it, it's not going to come. No. Who's telling you not to look for a miracle? Really? Why would you not be looking for the flower? Why would you not be looking for the light that's there? Or why would somebody else, for that matter, not want you to? Well, that's their issue. So you need to be waiting for this good news because it is there. And your challenge right now is to see it. That's what, if you feel being tested at all, it's your resolve to live with the no doubt that love is always on your side. I know I sound really cheesy today. I'm sorry. I've been very emotional. The last few days, I've been really emotional. So the Four of Voices, or this Four of Swords, is in the reverse. It's how you're feeling. You're feeling exhausted. You're feeling worn out. You're feeling like, I need a healing. I need to love myself more, or else I'm not going to be around more. these things, the stress, the unbalance, the unwell, the unrest, the dis-ease causes disease. Starts with the feeling. Maybe starts with the thought. I don't know. Maybe everything's simultaneous. That's kind of interesting too. The Five of Emotions is in the reverse, and that is your card that represents your hopes and fears. So your hopes and fears here are, okay, if I let go of this, what am I being open to? And I will tell you that the prospect of finding great love in your life will lead you feeling kind of nervous feeling and anxious. And it might come across to you as, oh, I feel really extreme emotion right now. Like, but you know what? That might be the excitement. You've really got to turn that around, the way that you are viewing the things from your past. And especially, you know, like I heard a lot of people on YouTube talking about inner child work, and meaning when you're reflecting on memories, point out to yourself the good that you did in that memory, not judging others, because that doesn't really solve anything. When we, you know, persecute others, what happens and what does solve things is when we are our own judge and jury. And, you know, even I learned that like the hard way. but that's that. So the Five of Wands is in the reverse. I like this, with the King of Voices or the King of Swords energy. And this is being master over those things in your life that maybe require extra discipline and obedience. Maybe you've had somebody tell you you couldn't have the obedience or discipline to do something or achieve something, and of course they would be wrong. So there you go. This is a chance for you to master obedience and discipline to yourself when you're determined and bound to get something done. And trust me, you all have the passion inside you to do this. You also have the passion inside you to work together in a aggressive way. You can turn competition into a healthy competition where everybody's just truly competing to do their best. Not trying to hurt anybody else in the process, not trying to pull anybody else down, but truly just trying to pull themselves up. That will make a huge change. So that's what I've got for you guys. Let's pull some fairy dust. Okay. Okay, I have play. Step outside and feel the sun. Breathe the air. Play and have some fun. Right next to an orange ball too. That's cool. Wishing well. To make some wish magic, cast this spell. Throw pennies in the wishing well. Truly, you have your own magic. You do. There's an advantage to someone not letting you know that you have a lot of magic. There's an advantage that they would have. So you have to be the one to realize you have the magic, because you're the one that will benefit the most for that. Believing in yourself. And remember, abundance, celebration. Backpack, get your compass. Adventure is yours. Get out of the city and enjoy the outdoors. It's time for you to take a look at how naturally beautiful you are inside by going out in nature. And that's a beautiful thing, right? All right, so thank you so much for joining me, Sagittarius. As always, sending you light and love. You are totally appreciated. Bye-bye.